What's up? Disney Plus is not broken. That's not the idea here that we're going for. Disney Plus is a phenomenal service. You can see me on it. And it's got Marvel and Star Wars carrying subscriptions for so many. Millions and millions out of the 104 million last time I checked, unless it went up or went down. And that was actually a disappointment because they said they'd reach 110 million by now, but okay. Whatever. They're doing great. They're just not doing great for me because I, as a customer, have unsubscribed from Disney Plus the day Falcon and Winter Soldier became finished. And the subscription does continue until that 30th day and it goes away. Now, Bad Batch is happening right now. Star Wars. Star Wars animated 25-minute episodes isn't doing it for me. And that's why I left. But when I do return, I'll have a bulk ton of Star Wars Bad Batch episodes to watch. That should happen, God willing, this Wednesday after Loki. I'll be back for Loki. So I'm going to binge my Star Wars there. So Disney Plus is putting out content that I care for, but the high priority content that I know I must be subscribed for to watch the day that it is released, that's only the live action Star Wars and live action Marvel series. Let's look at the Marvel series that they have coming up. Let's just look at a year from now. There's, of course, Loki, which is 6 episodes. I don't consider What If must see priority, like I'm saying. Ms. Marvel is 6 episodes, and her name is pronounced Ms. Marvel, not Miss Marvel, because MS period makes that noise. Hawkeye is happening, and that should be 6 episodes, but it doesn't say here. Moon Knight is 6 episodes. She-Hulk is filming now, so I expect it to come out in a year from now, and that's going to be 10 episodes. So that's the whole calendar year, 52 weeks in a row from now. I counted 34 weeks of MCU content if we're considering Hawkeye a 6-week series. Now looking at Star Wars, we've got 3 series that are filming now, which means to me it'll come out within the next 52 weeks. Boba Fett, Andor, and Kenobi. I am dismissing Andor because this isn't a character who's got the Force, and there shouldn't be anything really relevant to the Dave Filoni, Jon Favreau, Star Wars stuff that's happening. I'm not going to be subscribed to Mandalorian Disney Plus during this show's run. I might catch it later. Or if the reviews are good after week 1, week 2, I'll take the L and I'll say I missed it. They must have like a Grogu type new character showing up in this Andor show. I'm going to show up and I'll purchase my Disney Plus subscription. But I don't think that'll be the case. So that's 12 weeks that I'm not counting. Obi-Wan is a hour each episode for 6 weeks. Guaranteed hits. So that 34 weeks I was talking to you about with Marvel, let's add 6 to that. That's 40. And then if Boba Fett is like Mandalorian, it should be 8 episodes itself. 40 plus 8, that's 48. 48 weeks out of the year, out of 52 weeks, I'm going to have something to look forward to on a Wednesday night, maybe even a Friday, on Disney Plus. That sounds good, doesn't it? And especially when the first couple of years of Disney Plus was this COVID, everything is closed and movie theaters can't be open and nothing is really new happening on Disney Plus. Well, we have films. 3 months later or outside of that release window, we're going to get them on Disney Plus. So that's another thing to add to Disney Plus's subscription service. But they are still missing something. 48 out of 52. We need 4 more weeks of just a reason to get Disney Plus. Now I know Pixar is going to do a movie, but again, Pixar's movie is going to be like What If, or it's going to be like Simpsons episodes. It's like, yeah, if I want it, it's there, but it's not a driving force. So for me, there's just a 4-week period that they won't be satisfying me with after in this 52-week model that I'm showing you guys. Not to mention, guys, out of these 48 episodes in this 48 week year, not every episode of She-Hulk, Ms. Marvel, Moon Knight, Loki are gonna blow me away. I'm most likely gonna be upset by one episode out of each of the series. I was down for Mandalorian episode 2, nothing from this season, from season 2. I thought it was like, okay, cool, it's there. I hope these characters who saved Din and Grogu matter later in new episodes. And actually, in episode 8, when Luke shows up, spoiler alert, when I saw that X-Wing arrive, I'm like, oh, Trapper Wolf. Oh, it's the Ranger. Yeah, yeah, it's that guy. So it did help, with the greatest moment in Star Wars history. That's hyperbole, but whatever. It's one of the greatest moments in Star Wars history. Luke Skywalker appears, picks up the little baby. Oh, come here, little guy. Fantastic. That amazing. Star Wars, Dave Filoni, creative executive. Yeah, executive creative director. More. Give me more him. Which they're doing. And he's overseeing a lot of these. He may not directly be the guy behind the pen, but I'm sure if something's happening in the scripts, he goes, hold on a minute. Lightsabers don't do that. Back to the drawing board, guys. And maybe that's why Kenobi was delayed a little bit. Hopefully, he got a look at that rough copy and he said, Force is not strong with you, whoever is the screenwriter. And then he perfected it. So, in these 48 weeks, where I've got shows like Blackish to watch, because I got the Star, Disney Plus extension. When I got shows like the X-Men animated series and things like that to keep me satisfied for the 6 days that don't have a Disney Plus series, I am gonna feel like I'm not getting the most that I can. This is a good service with room to improve, and I'm pointing that out. Now, I identified a problem. Let's talk about the solutions, because that's what we're about here. Solution time. I would say there's franchises like Alien and franchises like Predator. There's more that I'm not thinking of, but they acquired a lot of these franchises. Make movies, series surrounding that. Try it. If it doesn't work out, it's okay. It didn't work out. It was a little pilot thing that we had, but we tried to make that the next Marvel and Star Wars. That's what I'm getting at. Make a new Marvel, make a new Star Wars. The Pirates of the Caribbean universe franchise is vast. It's not just Jack. We got to actually see different groups, different pirate groups. Remember when they voted and they're like, well, all the pirates all vote for themselves, so we'll never get past it, and they all voted for Orlando Bloom's girl. That girl? Let's focus on one of them. Give them a series. You got the technology. You put them in the volume, you just get a nice little ship. Let's try the Pirates of the Caribbean series and try to expand this thing to where it can fill in that slot that's missing. It can be a Wednesday night thing. Or, this coming out of left field, how about we completely create something new? Go do what Netflix and HBO Max did. In HBO Max's, they got J.J. Abrams, come here, working with us. And Warner Brothers is going to have J.J. Abrams helm a lot of these things. He's exclusive to them. Netflix did it with Shonda Rhimes. I was just telling this to Perp Minded. Go subscribe to the channel, Perp Minded, if you watch stuff like Cruel Summer and anything else. He covers every show. Army of the Dead, I'm sure he has a review up for that. I didn't watch the movie, so I didn't watch the review. But watch Perp Minded. A brand new series. Look, there's a lot of creators right now, like Ryan Coogler, that you got, and he's got a production company, Proximity Media, and you got him for 5 years. That's the right thing. He just may create his own franchise, which is quality entertainment. I hope this new Space Jam movie is good because he is producing that. But he might have the third piece of the puzzle as far as franchises I care about. The Marvel one, the Star Wars one, the Proximity one. I hope it has a better name. I think that is the answer. It took me a long time to get there, but to fill in that gap for me and give me a weekly hitter every time, along with films, and Disney's going to do a movie every single month, just not to compete with each other, with themselves. So every 4 weeks I expect there to be a new movie released in theaters, likewise released on Disney Plus. And then there's going to be the Disney Plus exclusive films, like a Disney Pixar Soul, like Frozen 2. That was actually in the theaters. Never mind. But the movies that we have scheduled for Star Wars, the movies that we have scheduled for Marvel, Thor, Love and Thunder, that kind of stuff, 3 months after its theatrical release, it will be on Disney Plus. That's going to be a plus for us. Plus gang. Okay?